Paul Smith, thanks for talking to Frank Moore on .TV. It's good to see you back. The last time you were out was September. What's happened since then? Why haven't we seen you?
I broke my hand in the fight in September. I had a straight fracture of my second metacarpal, sorry, which is my index finger, and my knuckles shifted back a bit. So I've just been having a few problems with that and trying to let it, ease back in. I had the cast off. I've been seeing a specialist, and it's just been frustrating. I got a bad cut in the fight as well with a headbutt. So, as I say, it was just frustrating, trying to ease back in, trying to train, trying to not get too much out of shape and not being able to do anything with the cast on, and just general rehabilitation to get my hand back into gear, back punching again and get it solid again.
Do you remember how you did it in the fight? It's your left hand, isn't it? So do you remember what you did?
Yeah, I've done it in the third round. I don't know whether I've hit his elbow or his head, but one or the other. I remember feeling it straight away, and then what really made me realise was I just tried a jab and I aimed for his forehead, so I had this sort of straight solid surface to hit, and once I hit it on his forehead I felt it straight away shoot right up my arm, so I knew it was gone. So for like the rest of the third round and the beginning of the fourth I was trying to punch with the last two knuckles in my hand and it just wasn't working, so sat down at the end of the fourth, told George, my trainer, that it had gone, went for it in the fifth with my right hand, just loads of body shots to try and get him out of there, and in the sixth I caught him in the right hand and knocked him out.
You mentioned George there, Georgie Vaughan, so you've made some other changes, haven't you? Because previously you were with the American Buddy McGirt. What happened? Why did you change?
I just want to be back home. I want to be back where where I'm comfortable and where I don't have to go away from my fiancée and my baby. And I love being at home. I love being around my son. I love being in the new house that I'm in. And I am a bit of going away. It's just talking on a computer and on the phone isn't enough, you know what I mean? It's good training, it's good sparring, but being home, the training's great anyway. The fitness-based training is unbeatable. So I'm glad being home. I'm glad being back with Georgie, and Georgie and Danny, the oldest boxing family in the city, which got shown the other day in the article, and with obviously the newest and currently most successful boxing family coming through with the Smiths. So it's a good little mixture.
So Paul, you were back home with Georgie Vaughan, but also added to the fact that you're closer to home and you're happy with that sort of boxing pedigree that they've got there. Training with your two younger brothers as well. What's that like?
It's great. It's brilliant. It's a good buzz in the gym. It's a good atmosphere in the gym when you're looking alongside, and Stephen and Liam are training. Callum comes in and trains with us as well. So it's just good. It's a good atmosphere in the gym, and it's not like I'm walking into an American gym, which I had no problems with, but where you're the only English person, the only European there, you're the only, sometimes you're the outsider. We're here, we're all at home, and it's good. It's good just looking on the next bag and seeing your two brothers, giving it everything they've got, training as well as alongside you.
How much pressure is on you, Paul? Because you've got your younger brothers, they're obviously looking up to you because they're younger than you, that happens naturally, but then obviously because of your success in boxing, they're going to be turning around looking at you saying, asking for advice, and you almost now have to lead by example. Do you feel a bit more pressure on you?
Not really. It's we all ask each other for advice in a way. It's not like Stephen will ask me for stuff, I'll ask Stephen for stuff, Liam the same. Liam will be asking Stephen and me, and I'll sometimes ask Liam. When I fight or when I'm sparring, the first people I want there is Stephen and Liam, because they can judge a fight better than most people I know. So they're the first people that I ask for advice. Or at the end of rounds and sparring, I'll come back and I'll go straight to Stephen or Liam and what did you think? Or when I'm sparring with Liam, we'll be talking with each other in the sparring. It's just we're all bringing each other on. That's why I'm happy to be back here.
You're on a bit of a comeback trail now, aren't you? Obviously, you're going to come back from this broken hand and move on. What's your plan? What's maybe the 6-month or the year plan for Paul Smith?
I want to get this fight out the way, ease into it, look good. No head clashes, no cuts. I've been cut 6 times in my last 6 fights, and not one of being with a punch. Every single one have been headbutts. So I want to get out without getting stitched up after the fight. I want to get, hopefully get my English title back, even if it's not for the title. I just want to avenge that loss on my record, which, was just an idiotic refereeing decision. So I want to get that out the way. And then the British title's pretty tied up with the Commonwealth title. They're going to fight in March or February. Then the winners out of the British and the Commonwealth are going to fight in June, and then I'm with the winner in September. That's the plan. So just stay active and then fight the winner, whoever wins out of the British and Commonwealth title.
You mentioned there avenging that loss and getting that, your old title back. Obviously, clearly not happy with the referee's decision, but when you look back on the fight, were you frustrated at maybe the way that you performed on that night?
Yeah, very much. I stunk, you know, it was crap, but there was no way I lost the fight. At the end of the day, I went out, and if you've got a title, whether it be a Central Area or English or a WBC World title, they've got to take it from you. You know, they've got to take the title from you. And I've said this time and time again, and there's no way I lost 5 rounds. I didn't lose 3 rounds. I was being generous, giving him 2 rounds and a share of one. You know, Barry McGuigan ringside, who's one of the best judges of a fight that I know. You know, his opinion is respected everywhere around the world, but he can read the fight well. There's very rarely a fight that he gets wrong. He had me ahead by 6 rounds, you know, and Colin Arthur, his son, who's another great judge of a fight, he had me ahead by 5 or 6 himself. So it's just, I performed bad, but it was the kick up the backside that I needed, and you know, maybe the loss will do me the world of good, because there's not that stigma about me now where you're getting in, you're an unbeaten fighter, and you know, people, idiots on the internet and everything else saying, you know, you're a padded fighter with a padded record and all that. You know, I don't want to be that. I want to win titles. I want to get on. And now that loss is there, people will stop paying more attention to my records and start looking at our fight.
What needs to improve now, Paul? So you look back on that fight and you say that obviously your performance wasn't up to par. So specifically, what do you need to change? What needs to improve?
It's happening now with a more stable, you know, it's the whole stability thing with us. I was going to America, I was coming back with like 5 days before the fight, and then trying to settle in here and everything else. And now I'm settled, I'm totally settled at home, I'm happy at home, I'm happy with, you know, the way I am, where I'm living, I'm happy with the gym, I'm happy with the training setup, and happy fight is a good fighter, I think. So I just got to stick at it, you know, keep going, keep working on little things in the gym, and the British scene and the Commonwealth and even the European scene is wide open. And you know, the way Kelly Pavlik's going with the world titles, he's going to end up giving them all up at middleweight. It's wide open. You know, the likes of John Duddy, who are boxed in the amateurs, will be getting world title fights. You know, Gary Lockett, who you know, fought Kelly Pavlik, he's getting them. Then you know, if they're getting them, there's no reason why, you know, us up and coming fighters shouldn't get them, because you know, I think we can all hit that level that they've reached.
Looking forward to this comeback fight then?
Yeah, no, I just want to get in, get out the way, you know, and get onto, you know, I'm not looking past it by any means, but I just want to get on to the title fights and the 10 rounders and the 12 rounders, you know, which I want to be doing every time. I don't really want to be fighting 6-round fights, because there's a lot more of a chance of someone else winning them 6-round fights, because if you start late, which I sometimes do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the occasion with my brothers and that, and just, you know, getting out the way, enjoying a week off for Christmas, and then getting back in after Christmas for February.
Paul, thank you very much.
Cheers, Connie, thanks.